Alright, good afternoon everyone, welcome back. I'm back at the Nissan today. I took some time, I needed to figure out a couple things for this build. I needed to figure out what color I want to paint the engine bay. I traced an outline of a 240 that I found online, and then I photoshopped it so I could just toggle between some different colors to see basically the different colors that this car could look. To choose the engine bay color, I need to pretty much know what the color of the car is going to be, and I hadn't even thought about that. Thinking about painting this car blue. Like an electric blue or like a brighter color blue. You already saw the rear subframe video. I did that in like a cherry red. I have a new front subframe too. I'm also going to do that in cherry red. So if the car is going to be blue, subframes are going to be red. I could do a blue engine bay, but I kind of thought about doing it white. A red, white, and blue thing. It might be kind of cool. This car is supposed to be fun. The truck is black, my daily driver is black. I really don't want another black car, but as far as today goes, I have to take some things off like the brake booster and the clutch master. And then I made this plate. Let's see if I can tack this in place to cover this area and fill the gaps with weld. If not, I'll have to go back to the drawing board. And then if that works, I'll be able to cut and patch the driver's side. Progress reports. This is what we're looking at right now. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with how this turned out. I talked to Michelle and he said that the welds with the gasless welder were going to look terrible, and they kind of did, but after grinding them back, they honestly don't look that bad. This patch came out really nice. I have to figure out how to bridge this gap right here. There's a little bit too much gap to fill with only welds, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that. Maybe I can push this in or push this metal up, fill it with some other metal, I'm not sure yet. But the patch itself looks really good, and I can actually run my hand over the fender well. I grinded a little bit more with the flap disc on that. It's really smooth. I have to get some seam sealer to plug all those seams so they don't rust in the future. And then this thing will pretty much be ready for Bondo. I went ahead and cut this piece out of the driver's side. It was all bent up and ugly looking. Now that I'm confident that I can do it, this is what I have to work with. All I have to do is make a cardboard template for this, cut it out, and then go to the shop again tomorrow and make another piece just like this. New day, new piece of metal. This is what I made based on the template that you saw me cut out for the driver's side. My bare minimum plan today is to get this thing installed on the driver's side of the car right where this gap is. And then if I have extra time, I'll fill in a few other holes. This thing is getting close to the point where I'm going to be able to seam sealer it, OSFO it, do the body work, and then paint it. This is like the last major thing I have to do, and there's a few more minor things I have to do with the welder, and we'll be ready. fire while I was making this patch. The patch looks really good. Now both the driver's and passenger side are pretty much done. I still have to fill a few gaps on the passenger side. I have a few more holes to fill on the strut tower for the driver's side, and then I can move forward into another degreasing and then get to the actual finishing of the engine bay. I think this might be the end of this video. I'm not really sure. It depends on if I can get more of this quickly enough, because today's Tuesday and I gotta drop a video on Thursday. If this is the end of the video, hope you enjoyed it. If not, see you in a bit.